Hello tarot lovers, this is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today join me on this video where I'll start a series of showing and sharing my entire collection. I started collecting tarot since maybe like 2010, something like that. And since then, I've been buying lots of decks and studying tarot, and then I started collecting Oracle later on. And I have really a huge collection, which amounts to maybe like 700 decks. And first, I started to share my decks in categories, and then now I decided to share them and pick different decks each time, and some older decks, some indie decks, some oracles, and let's see how things will go. I hope you will enjoy this video and you enjoy the decks that I have picked. I will start with this deck. This is This Might Hurt Tarot, and this is one of my latest, acquisitions. I bought this deck last month, and it is a beautiful deck. It's published by Liminal, and it is by Isabella Rotman. And the box is really nice, as you see. I like these new decks and the new style of boxes, and I find it really sturdy and very pretty. From the inside, it is gorgeous. And there is another inner box, as you see. It is sturdy and in a very good condition. And then we have the guidebook inside, like this. And the guidebook is interesting with colored images, as you see. Nice interpretation to the cards. And this is an extra strength card. And this deck in particular, I wanted to talk about it. These are the backs, and it had white borders that I trimmed. And I felt more connected when I trimmed it. As you see, I edged it in this beautiful color, this tone of green that will match the box. And most of the colors, this green is really dominant. The cards are thick, and these are the backs, pretty backs. And this deck in particular, I was very hesitant to buy it. I saw many people talk about it when it was an indie deck. It was much loved, and I thought it is a little bit simple, and it might be like one of these Rider-Waite-Smith clones. And I was hesitant to get it, but I'm so happy that I got it because I really underestimated this deck. This is an extra card, another strength card, which I really liked. It is borderless, and you see it has this image this is the reversed strength position, and this is the normal position. And you see here how she's taming the lion, and there is like a harmony between these two, and here she's struggling and using brutal force. So I found this card very, very interesting, and that's why I told you that there are two strength cards, but I prefer this one. And when I got this deck and I started to connect with it, I found it very, very sweet, and it really deserved all this love from many other YouTubers. I saw many people talk about it, and it's good that it's now mass market. So I wanted to tell you this message because that is what I felt about this deck. It is a clone, but it has depth, it has energy, it is powerful. And this is a beautiful judgment card where we see Anubis, the Egyptian god of dead. And here we see the world card. The colors are vibrant. Some cards I find very interesting, like this Three of Wands, and this is the 6, the 7. Most of the cards are just normal interpretation and very straightforward Rider-Waite-Smith card. This is a 9 of Wands, which I found different and nice. I like also this 10 of Wands. It's one of the cards that I enjoyed. And then here we see the Queen of Wands and the King. She's a lady, and the cups are very pretty. colors are vibrant and very interesting. And this, I like also this Four of Cups. It is a beautiful deck, and that's why I wanted to mention how I felt about it first, my first impression, and how I feel about it now after modifying it and using it for a while. It's a beautiful deck, and I highly recommend it. It is a powerful and very nice deck. I also like this King of Cups and the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. It is beautiful deck. I like this also. This is a beautiful Seven of Swords too, and 9 and 10. The Page, nice depiction, and the birds here, like messages coming your way. And it is a one of those nice modern decks. The artwork is nice. The use of colors is really beautiful. This is also a beautiful Six of Coins, and these are the rest of the cards. So this Might Hurt Tarot, and this is one of my latest decks, and I wanted to mention how I felt about it. And I picked some decks. I hope that you will like them. I try to be diverse as much as possible. And this is the deck after modifying. I really like it much more. The colors are very bright and pretty, and I hated the borders. So this was the first deck. This Might Hurt Tarot. And then this is another oracle that I wanted to talk about. The Urban Crow Oracle by M.G. Cullinan, and she is one of my favorite illustrators, and I have most of her decks. And this deck, the Urban Crow, also is one of the decks that I just bought without thinking. I didn't think that it is a beautiful deck, and this, I mean, because I like her artwork, but this deck took me by surprise. It is a very, very powerful deck, a great deck, and I'm working with it every day since I bought it. It is published by Hay House, I'm sorry, and I like the way they do their decks. The box is like this, and you see it is nice from the inside with this beautiful color. And let me push this a little bit further. And the cards are very powerful, very powerful. Let me first show you the guidebook. I do love her decks very much, and especially the Four Hexa Tarot, the Crow Tarot, and this is a great, beautiful deck. The way she explains and talks about crows and explains the energy of the cards is really very straightforward and powerful. The cards are beautiful. These are the backs, and the quality is gorgeous. I did edge it in this like gray-green to match this color, and it is a dominant color on all the cards. So this is a card that shows battle. You see how they are fighting over something, and all these crows watching over there. Balance, and these are the cards that I got for today. And then here is displacement, grief, self-interest. You see how he picks the mouse and he's going alone. Memory. It's a beautiful deck, really very, very powerful. Preparation. When you look at the cards closely, the use of color, the illustrations are very powerful. Upheaval, protection. Look at how they are protecting their egg. Isolation, mischief, illusion. Look at this card. How he can see his image, and he doesn't. The surroundings in the mirror is not exactly the surroundings, his real surroundings. So it is a beautiful card that asks you to look closely and do some analysis. And this is scavenge, sacred space. Beautiful, really. Look at this warning. Many cards are very nice. Beautiful colors, very beautiful. And look at this one, dominance. The way he has his leg on top of this crow, very, very beautiful. Anomaly, and wrath, distance, gifts, fear. Very, very beautiful, really. And I thought that the images are, at first you will not see the power, the depth in these images, but reading the guidebook and looking closely at the cards is really very helpful. It's a beautiful deck. Look at this one inside, how he wants to get the worm and how he did keep throwing the rocks so that the water will go up and he can be able to get the worm. Is a very clever bird, and I love crows. I have crows in my garden, and some of them have built their nest last year just in the tree, on top of one of the trees in my garden, and they had their children there, and I feed them every day. So I do love crows. I love crows very much. And this is the urban crow. I highly recommend this oracle. It's very powerful. It is beautiful. It has everything. That was my second deck to share. And then I have this, let's see this deck. This is the Retrospective Tarot by Ciro Marccetti, and I love his artwork. I have most of his decks, and this one is one of my favorites because he did, you see, look at the box, it's very nice. And I was so attracted to the way he did this card. These are the backs, and it is edged in silver. And the images, he picked a card from each of his decks, and he picked the ones that are close to he liked most. And the way he redid it, muted colors like this, it gave the image more depth, and it is a beautiful deck. I like it very, very much. I like his artwork, and it is very powerful and colorful, and sometimes it's not my favorite to read with. Sometimes it's quite busy, but in this, the way he muted all the colors and just made it simpler and less color, I fell in love with these cards. I saw the beauty I saw more the beauty of his illustrations. So this is a beautiful moon. I really like this deck very much. It is my favorite of all his decks, and a beautiful reader, easy. And I have many of his decks, and I have a video on my channel that shows all my collection of Ciro Marccetti's decks. I don't know if I did add this to the video or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll redo this video, because I added maybe like 2 decks more. And this is the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. Very pretty. I like this 8 of Cups very much. And the Page, the Knight, beautiful Queen, and the King. I think this is the one, the King in, what is the name of the deck? Gilded Royale. I think this is this is the swords, the Ace of Swords in the Tarot of Dreams. I love this 3 of Swords. It's very, very expressive. Her eyes are very expressive. This is a beautiful 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. It's a beautiful deck. I got it from Etsy, and it was like $60, I think. I don't know. I think it must be still available. And there are 2 more decks he did. One of them is the Mystic palette. I would love to buy because I think it will be nice. It will add depth to his decks. So I might get it. And this one, I think it's from the Gilded Tarot. And this is a beautiful Queen and King. So this is my beloved deck, the Retrospective Tarot. I like it very much. It's by Ciro Marccetti. And actually, I like showing the decks in this way. You don't know which deck you will be seeing, and there you will see different categories, different styles. So I'm going to do that, maybe one video each week, or as much as I could, because we still have a long way to go. This is another deck, which is the Vagabond Wild Tarot, and this is by, it's an indie deck. I got it from Etsy like 5-6 years ago. I don't know if it's still available or not, but it is one of my first decks, Boho and Indie Wild. One of my first indie decks. I was so attracted to the gilding. Look at this gorgeous rose gilding. I was so attracted to this gilding, and it is one of the reasons that I bought the deck. It's a beautiful deck. I like it so much, but honestly speaking, I got it because of this adorable gilding. And these are the backs. I like it because it has a lot of blues and roses. So the color palette is very nice. It's a very simple, easy Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But I really liked the colors. I liked the images. It is very feminine too. You will feel its energy now when you see most of the cards. The artwork is beautiful. I do love this Hermit. An easy reader. And this is the Death card. And the Devil, Tower, beautiful star. I love the Moon too. I love this card very much. One of my favorites. The Sun, Judgment, and beautiful World card. And then you see most of the ones have these orange brown hues, blues for the cups, and some purple and rose for the swords, and the pentacles are greenish. But the use of colors is very smart and very artistic. You don't feel, I like this Five of Wands very much. You don't feel, how can I say it? Like the greens are only greens. The colors are entwined in a very nice way that you will feel that it has mostly hues of orange, blue, and so on, but you will see all the colors at the same time. I liked the way it was done, and it reads very nicely. It's an easy deck to read, and it is a deck that I like. This Five of Cups too. It's a deck that I haven't seen on channels. I don't think it, I haven't seen it on any channel. So it is nice in this way that it is in a way a little bit rare. I don't know if it's still available or not. I got this deck, I think 2016, something like that. Maybe even 2015. It's a very old deck, and I really like it so much. You see, it is very feminine, as I told you. And this is the Six of Pentacles, the 7, 8, 9, and 10. And these are the court cards. Here we see the Knight of Pentacles, a lady, and the King of Pentacles. So this is a beautiful indie deck, straightforward deck. I used it a lot. I like the colors. I like the artwork. It is the Boho. It's the Vagabond Wild Tarot. You see the gilding. I was so attracted to the gilding and to the colors. It is a pretty, pretty deck. And then we have, let me show you this beautiful oracle. This is the AUSET Egyptian Oracle cards, and this is a very beautiful oracle that talks about Egyptian gods and goddesses. It explains it in a very nice way, and I like the colors. This blue is a common color in Egypt. They used to use it a lot using lapis lazuli, and it is by Rockpool, as you see the box. And let me show you the guidebook, a beautiful guidebook. You see, it has explanations of all the cards. And I did a video showing this particular deck, talking about the gods and goddesses, but I don't like something. What I don't like about this deck is that the numbers, it is numbered but alphabetically, so there is no connection between, I mean, I wanted to show the connection between the gods, and that's what I did when I did my video. I rearranged the decks according to the way the best way to explain the gods and goddesses. So if you are interested, it might be a nice idea to have a look at this video. I will put the link in the description box. And I like the artwork. It is a very nice deck to explain the gods and goddesses. And the artwork is nice, simple, straightforward. And these are all the gods and goddesses. This is Nehmet, this is the grandmother. And this is Nephthys, she's like Persephone, she's like the high priestess. The river Nile. And this is goddess Nut, goddess of the sky. And you see here she has all the stars on her body, and you see her depicted in most of the temples, and it shows cosmic power and messages from above. And this is Osiris. I really love this deck very much, and I talked a lot about these gods and goddesses. And I think I will share more of my Egyptian decks and talk more about them, because it is nice to know about Egyptian gods and goddesses and mythology through the eyes of an Egyptian. I think it would be helpful, really helpful. So as you see, this deck is, I highly recommend it. It is powerful. It gives very accurate readings. And let me show you the cards again. These are the backs with the blue lotus. You see, this is beautiful backs. And I did edge it in this light yellow. And they have borders like papyrus. And the image is on a cartouche. We call this image a cartouche, where they used to write all the names of the kings and pharaohs inside this. So it is a very Egyptian deck, a beautiful deck. So that was AUSET Egyptian Oracle cards, and I got them from Amazon. And then let me show you this beautiful Celtic Lenormand, this Lenormand deck. Also, it's one of my earliest decks. It's by US Games. A beautiful deck. The box is nice from the inside, as you see. The cards are pretty, and the book is very nice. It explains a lot about the cards. And I think if you are just a beginner to Lenormand system, this could be a good deck to start with, because it is simple and the guidebook is very, very nice. The cards themselves have these beautiful backs. This is the Celtic Lenormand. Beautiful backs. I wanted to edge them in this color, but I did not do this yet, but I am going to do it. And these are extra cards. I think they are not in order. They are not in order. Anyhow, so this is Rider number 1, and this is the tree, snake, another snake, the birds, And this is the birds also. There are 3 cards for the birds: the child, the cat is instead of the dog, lady and the lady and the gentleman. There are 2 I think, where is the rest of the cards? I think they might be inside. There are 2 gentlemen and 2 ladies. This is the mouse and the ring. Beautiful cards. The images are really nice, and these are the other lady and gentleman. These are the ones I use most of the time, but sometimes you can make use using the other 2 extra lady and gentleman. And the lily, the images are very beautiful and powerful. Quality is great and it reads very well. I use it a lot. It's the most used Lenormand deck in my collection. And this is the heron and the star, the bear, the fox, and another, and this is the child. The birds, I use this one with the owls. I like it more. So it is a very beautiful deck, really, and the quality is great. And this is another rider. So this is my Celtic Lenormand deck, a beautiful Lenormand deck. And I have quite a collection of Lenormand cards. So if you would like to have a look, I shared most of my my Lenormand decks. That was another deck, the Celtic Lenormand. And then I want to show you this beautiful deck. This is the Venetian Tarot by Eugene Venetsky, a Swiss artist. And I love this deck so much. It is very precious to me. It was not cheap at all. And this is a certificate of authenticity. My deck is number 360 out of 500 copies, and it is a beautiful deck. And this is the guidebook. The quality is very nice, and the cards are great. Let me show you the cards. They have these beautiful backs, and it's gilded, very high quality, and all the deck is gorgeous. Each card is a masterpiece. I mean, very beautiful. It has all masks, and it shows places in Venice, and it is a beautiful city that has charm and magic. I've been there maybe like 4 or 5 times, and I adore it. I really adore it. It is a city of magic, really. And I feel very nostalgic when I see this deck. Beautiful, beautiful deck. You feel that the images are dark, but they have this mysterious feel. Beautiful images and different. It's a very unique deck. I don't know if it's still in print or not. I think he prints it by order. I think so. I love this. This is a beautiful image. This is typical Venice. It is really nice. And I don't know. This is a beautiful 10 of Wands. You see, holding all these. So it sticks to the Rider-Waite-Smith system. And it is really very creative. This is the Queen of Wands, a beautiful, striking lady. And here we see the rest of the cards. Very nice and powerful, really beautiful. This is also a very nice one. And this is a great card, Strength. 8 of Cups. You see how the inner strength you have to leave behind. You have the strength to move forward and leave things behind. So it is a beautiful image. And this is the 9 of Cups. I like the masks that are used, and the dresses, the elegance you see in this in this deck. Very, very beautiful, really. And this is also a nice deck, nice Nine of Swords. I would love to know which of these decks you liked more, and your opinion. It would be really nice to know. And this is a beautiful Nine of Cups, Four of Cups, oh my God, I started feeling distracted because something happened in the light. I think it got down a little bit. I don't know why, what happened. Maybe my phone battery is low. So I started to feel distracted. And this is the Nine of Coins. Beautiful Ten of Coins, gorgeous card. A beautiful, beautiful, really the quality and the dresses, and very, very elegant deck, very powerful deck. So this was the Venetian Tarot, a beautiful indie deck that I got from Etsy. I ordered it. So I think I will stop by now because the light is not helping me. My phone is going to, the battery is really low. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to do share my collection and talk about each deck. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button so that you can receive more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.